has issued a stark warning over nitrate pollution after its research found that up to 180 million tonnes of nitrates from farm fertilisers are being stored in rocks worldwide. It's the first global estimate of just how much nitrate is trapped in our rocks, and it's not good news. Over time, we'll see the fertiliser chemicals seeping into rivers, which will have devastating consequences for the environment and the economy. Well, I'm joined now by Matthew Ascott from the British Geological Survey. He is a hydrogeologist and the lead author of the research. Matthew, thank you very much for joining us. Just briefly, first of all, can you explain why farmers use nitrate fertilisers to begin with?
So nitrate fertilizers are really essential basically to help crops grow. So the development of nitrate fertilizers has actually really helped feed the world in terms of our growing population and the requirement for food. So it's in that sense, application of nitrate fertilizers is a really good thing. But as you mentioned, yes, there are some negative environmental consequences as well.
So your study found that these nitrates had seeped into the rocks. What does that mean?
So below the soil, you have an area of rock which the nitrate that's in the soil can leach down, can trickle down into this rock. Now, below that rock, you have groundwater aquifers, which is where a lot of our water supplies come from, and also provides a lot of flow to rivers. So what we find is that the flow into that rock above the aquifers is very slow. So as a result of that, a lot of nitrate from fertilizers can be stored in those rocks, and in those rocks, the nitrate is released into groundwater very slowly. So this provides an additional source of nitrate, which will affect groundwater and river quality for decades to come.
There are health consequences for these nitrate fertilizers getting into our water supply. What are they?
So there is a health consequence in the sense that there is a drinking water limit for nitrates. It's 50 milligrams per litre. In the UK, nearly 99.99% of tap water quality samples are above below the drinking water limit. So, and that's because of water treatment. So we treat a lot of water for nitrate. We blend low nitrate water with high nitrate water to make sure that the levels are below the drinking water standard. And also it's important to mention that the actual standard itself is very, very conservative. It's very low. At much, much higher levels than the drinking water standard, there is some evidence to suggest that it can cause a thing called methemoglobinemia, which is sometimes referred to as blue baby syndrome. But the evidence for that is really quite limited. So there is this drinking water standard. It's very conservative, but generally speaking, certainly in the UK at least, we are well below that standard in terms of drinking water.